Hey everyone, so I'm going to share with you my first ever attempt at doing a perm rod set. So I'm just going to go in with some water to get my hair nice and damp. And then I'm going to use some oil. This is just some sweet almond oil, and I'm going to coat my hair with that. And I'm going to use the product by Talia Wajid called the Curly Curl Cream. This product is one that I use very frequently for a lot of my twist outs and any other style that I'm using. So like I said, this is my first attempt, so I really had no idea how to install these perm rods, even though I watched a lot of different tutorials. There's really nothing like having to do it yourself, so I kind of fumbled around for quite a while before I finally got it right. Definitely a little bit distracted here, and I thought I had it right, but I didn't. It was not properly rolled around the perm rod, so as you can see, my face is not very pleased, so I just had to unravel it and try a few more times before I finally got it right. Yay, so I've made lots of progress. I got about half of my head done, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and start on the second half of my head. One of the things I discovered while doing these perm rods is that maybe it would have been a better idea for me to work on hair that was more wet instead of damp, like freshly washed hair, just to give myself more moisture to work with. Also, the styling product that I chose was great, but I don't think it was appropriate for the kind of curls that I was trying to achieve. I think my hair just needed a little bit more help really being slicked down to stay properly wound onto the perm rods. So I'm definitely going to keep that in mind for next time. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat that same process using my water, oil, and the styling cream. I decided to use a wide tooth comb to help to evenly distribute and spread the product as much as I could. So I'm just going to go in and lightly detangle and try to distribute that product by using my wide tooth comb. I think this is one of the things that helped me achieve half decent results. Having hair that was very nicely detangled really helped to give me a good finish when I took the perm rods out. I was also quite happy with the size of perm rods that I chose. I was a little unsure about what kind of curls I would have had from using these ones, but they were just right. I didn't want them to be any bigger or any smaller, so I'm glad that that worked out. Oh, and if you have hair similar to mine and you've mastered how to do a perm rod set or a flexi rod set, please leave your product suggestions below because I really look forward to trying this style again. I just need to figure out what products to use, so your help would be very, very useful. Alright, so about an hour and a half later and 39 perm rods later, I finally completed my entire head and I am going to go and sleep on it. Well, try to sleep on it. I didn't really get any sleep. Alright, it's the next morning and it's the moment of truth. I'm going to take down that first perm rod and see what happens. And success! I was really shocked and really pleased that this curl came out the way it did, and it made me really look forward to taking down the rest of the perm rods. Considering that this is my very first attempt doing perm rods, I'm pretty happy with the results. I do have a little bit of frizz and my ends aren't as smooth as they could be, but I'm not going to give myself a hard time about that because at least I didn't rip them out of my head in the middle of the night, and now I know what to do for next time. For separating, I basically just separated each section where it naturally wanted to, and I probably separated it just once for each section, maybe twice depending on how big it was, and fluffed it out a little bit. And lastly, I'm just going to go in with a pick to give myself a little bit more volume. I didn't do this too much because I was already pretty happy with how it looked after fluffing and separating. So yeah, that's pretty much the end result. I'm super happy with how it turned out, all things considered, and now I know what will work for next time and what won't work for next time, so I look forward to trying this again sometime in the future.